Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
And welcome back to Nerd News today. And this time around, it is a truly epic unboxing.
It's a marvelous unboxing.
Good pun. Good choice of words.
I thought so, you know.
So today we are looking at from Hero Collector. This is the first entry in their Hero Collector Museum line. And these are the Marvel Museum artifacts.
God, these are so cool.
It really is. So yeah, I mean, you guys have seen us look at some Hero Collector stuff in the past. Primarily Star Trek things.
Yeah.
But now they've been doing some Marvel things for a while. They did their Marvel Heavyweights, and they have plenty of other non-Trek things too that we looked at. But yeah, now they're going into something completely different. And this is a pretty big deal. So now they're going into prop replicas, but basically scale prop replicas, which are just so unique and so cool looking.
Going down the line, we have Captain America's shield. We have Black Panther's mask. We have the Iron Man MK VII helmet. We have the Infinity Gauntlet. And we have Thor's hammer because I cannot pronounce meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
The mighty hammer meow meow.
I don't know. Either way, we're going to make cat sounds to cover up.
And the hammer of meow meow. Well, if you want to, by the way, pick up the hammer of meow meow for yourself from this lineup, I recommend you guys check out Big Bad Toy Store. We're going to have an affiliate link for them in the description below. So these are the first 5 pieces in the line. And this is a big deal because these are also the first pieces ever to now be in Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hero Collector has actually never been in Walmart. So aside from BBTS, as I mentioned, you can also find them, of course, on Hero Collector's website. They're on Entertainment Earth, I believe. You can probably find them most likely on Amazon as well. But the big deal is that they are actually physically in Walmart stores.
That is so great because here you guys know we're fans of Hero Collectors, and I love the fact that these are more accessible.
Very accessible, and that price point is also very accessible because each of these pieces, we're going to tell you right now, they're only about, I think, $40 a piece, which is great for a die-cast replica. So let's take a quick look at this packaging first. So you guys can see there's a big window display on the front, and one side also has a window in so you can see it. But what you do get on this side is a picture of the replica as well as a few factoids about it. Then on the back of the box you get some more renderings of what this prop is going to look like, as well as a picture of the character who it goes with, along with a few stats about it, and also the scale of it, because that's kind of an important thing to note too. And we should add that every piece here, they're not exactly all in the same scale.
For example, Captain America's shield is 1:4. And the Black Panther helmet is 1:2.
So they're not going to all be in the same scale, but what does matter is that they all fit in the box and that they're all a pretty great size for displaying, because if you're going to buy one of these from, like, let's say Sideshow Toys, that would be a 1-to-1 scale kind of thing. Yeah. You're looking at spending a lot more money, so getting them shrunk down to this size is pretty great.
And I have to say, just since you mentioned it on the back, one thing that I really love about the little factoid that they put on the back, they tell you what it is, but then they tell you who in the universe created it, when it first appeared, whether it's active or not, and as well as the scale. And I just think that that's a really fun way to help kind of bring the movies, as well as kind of the comics, in a weird way. You know, like just the Marvel, it's just a great way to bring them in together.
Yeah, it's a good way to also keep you looking at that package as well and get you putting that into your shopping cart.
Oh yeah, totally, because they also put on the back, as you saw, you know, the other pieces in the line, and of course, it's just like, oh, I'm reading this, oh, they got that.
So let's go ahead and get these museum pieces out and take a closer look at these artifacts.
Yes, please.
And we're back, and here is all of our artifacts now on display.
I love these so much.
These are really cool. Like, Hero Collector does really great die-cast work.
Yeah.
And especially when you consider, again, I really keep stressing this point, and that's the affordability of them, because everything with die-cast pieces gets to be very pricey very fast.
Yeah.
Especially imports. Like, I just recently got a new toy, which we haven't reviewed yet on the channel, but I got a Tekkaman Blade figure, which is from, I think, 1000 Toys or Riobot. And it's $150, 6-inch figure with just a few die-cast parts. So in this case, this is like all pretty much solid die-cast, and yeah, nowhere near as expensive as that stuff. So yeah,
hats off to Hero Collectors for that.
Yeah. So let's look at these pieces one by one. I think let's start with that way. And we already got Iron Man's helmet here, Mark VII helmet. So yeah, let's take a look at it from all angles. I mean, just it looks great. It's got all the sculpting detail from it.
Feels so nice and smooth.
Very solid piece. Yeah, it's also a very heavy piece.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of that bass, by the way, but yeah,
that bass is solid.
This is pretty heavy. It's not like it's, gonna weigh it down, but make for a good paperweight too, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it makes for a good paperweight if you need an emergency weapon.
If you need to monologue Shakespeare at all.
But I really like the detailing there because they have that little bit of blue around it, so it's almost like it's glowing a little bit, you know?
And since I took them off the base file, we can show you these bases operate. So they are actually separate pieces for the bases for some of these. So you got this main flat part here with an Avengers logo on one side. And then the opposite side, it's got a Marvel logo engraved on it.
As you can see with the bases, for each of them, it's whichever movie they first appeared in.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So this is now a hollow piece for this guy here. We slide that on, and there's actually a hole on the bottom of this head, and same with Black Panther, and that's I've actually found it easier to do it like this. Yeah. Put it on there first and then slide it down here.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to do it that way.
So that's how that looks. I mean, otherwise it looks pretty good. Nice metallic color. I love those gold. It really makes it pop. Let's take a look at someone else.
So let's take a look at Mew Mew.
I believe it's pronounced Mjolnir.
I like Mew Mew better.
Okay, Mew Mew.
I wasn't sure if the strap actually moved or not.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, whether or not it was actually like leather or something. But nope, it's just a piece of plastic there. But it looks really convincing.
It looks really good.
Especially, I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but if you look at the inside of that strap, that's also got texture on it. So it really does look like it could be actual leather.
Okay, so this is really cool because it's light. It's a lot lighter than you think, or we're just really worthy. Oh, really?
Speak for yourself. Oh, well. All right, then.
So this is just really cool. I mean, the handle, it's nice. It's shiny, but it's also, you get the texture there. And then just around it, the detailing. I mean, that's Asgardian detailing.
More importantly, did you see what's on the top of it, too? It's even got it on the top.
Oh, cool!
Super tiny.
Okay, this is really cool. This is written in runes, basically. You know, like this is, or Asgardian, you know, something like that. This is not written in English, which I really, really like.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. This might be one of my favorites of the bunch.
Yeah, I mean, just look at this handle. This handle is so cool.
Right, and who doesn't want, like, a Thor's hammer on their desk?
Yeah, that's true. And again, good whacking weapon.
Oh, you don't whack with Mjolnir?
That's why it's Mew Mew.
Fair.
But no, it fits in so nicely. I mean, the base pretty much has, you know, tells you exactly how to put it in. But here, you should hold it. Ah! Just put it in. You don't need that shoulder anyway, you know, so it's all good. I'm gonna show off Captain America's shield next. In part because it keeps falling off. We had a little bit of a problem trying to figure out exactly how to handle the shield. I mean, it looks great. And clearly we got something going here.
Yeah.
But similar to the helmet and the other pieces, you know, it comes with 3 pieces. But we don't know what the third piece is for. Because it's a flat piece and it has something sticky on the back of it. And we don't know exactly what it is. And in fact, when I took it out of the packaging, the piece that was protecting the sticky part, it came right off. And that made no sense whatsoever.
So, I mean, really, there was only one way it could really fit on correctly, but it wasn't even fitting on that way at first. We had it, like, upside down for a while, as you saw early in the video. So we had to just kind of play around with it a little bit, and, like, you can see it now. Like, this is how it actually is meant to be. Yeah. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It was a little bit of a struggle, more than it should have been, just to get it to actually stay in its position. Yeah,
I sort of feel like the little slot that this is in isn't deep enough.
Because it's actually not even in the slot. That's what we actually, you know, you guys can maybe see it from here. The slot is right below where it's currently being held up. So what the purpose of that slot is, we don't really know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also talking about the one that it's in on the base.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, like
I feel like it could be just a tiny bit deeper, and I feel that would secure it a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree. Because even now it's not like completely straight up. So yeah,
it feels very indelicate.
Yeah, that's kind of the best way to put it. Like it could slide off at any moment.
Yeah.
It just needs to be a little deeper, and that would solve that problem. But otherwise, really nice looking piece.
Yeah.
And again, this is another. I'm gonna keep saying they're all like my favorite.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna be saying that, but I like this shield a lot too.
No, the shield is awesome. I mean, it's Captain America's shield.
Exactly,
what's not to love about it?
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna very delicately move this.
Hope it doesn't slide off.
Ah, it slid right off.
See what we're talking about now? Well, luckily, this other piece that we have next is very solid, thankfully. That's the Infinity Gauntlet itself.
Oof, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, this is another real highlight of the line, especially because, for the most part, the ones we've looked at so far haven't really had any kind of like weathering on them or any kind of shading. It's just been all flat colors. This is the first piece to actually have some additional color and tone on it, and that helps it out a lot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this gives it this gorgeous look.
And by the way, because I'm using a green screen today, you guys probably can't as easily see it. I'll just cut in a photo here. But yes, there is a green gem. I'm just choosing to use the green screen more so over this little green gem. Priorities.
Yeah. This is just great. Again, they have such great details on this. I mean, just the side stuff and, like they really blew it out of the park.
Like, I imagine this is all movie accurate. We're not those kind of people that are going to be checking this stuff out, but I imagine it's fairly film accurate how it's supposed to look. So it's got a great amount of details. And, you know, like previously before this, the only other way to get this would have been that giant toy, or again, to have gone to someplace like Sideshow Toys and bought like an actual enormous metal one. That would cost you a lot more money, and you have to find a place for it. And good luck with that, too.
Yeah.
So again, another upside of this is it gets you that feeling that you want from that item, from that replica, and It's just a little bit smaller.
This is my favorite piece of the whole thing. I think, as much as I love the colors and everything else on the others, I think the Black Panther helmet is my absolute favorite.
I think I have to agree with you on that, actually. Of all of them, too, same thing, because there's just so much going on with this piece.
I love this so much. Like, yeah, I don't even know how else to explain it. I just love it.
I mean, you want to talk about detail, this has got it loaded up.
This is incredible. I mean, just the face alone. I mean, look at that face. I don't know if you got as good a look at it as I did, but look at how they have that detailing.
Yeah, I mean, like, having watched the movie and even having action figures of Black Panther, you don't really get to see all the detail until you get a replica like this in your hands, and you can really just see, like, there's so much of it. The different textures in the helmet. There's even writing on the back, which I never knew about. Did you know about that?
I did not know about that, but it looks like it's in Wakandan.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of detail that otherwise you would not have noticed.
I mean, I've seen the movie several times, so I knew about a lot, like what looks like almost like scratch marks, but I really think is more of an African pattern. Like over here on the side, you know, like there's certain details that I did notice, but the writing on the back, oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Each piece has just a different texture. Yeah. You know, like the face mask is different. Like the face part is different from the sides and the back and even the top, and it's so cool.
Yeah, they're all really great pieces, and they're all standouts. I think that, yeah, Black Panther is number one, though, among this first wave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they're going to go from here, or whatever that is.
There's still plenty of options.
Yeah, there are. It's just, God, these are just some of the best. Trying to top this is going to be very hard.
It's a very strong wave, but what I'm really excited about, too, is the fact that if this does well, this would probably mean more things entering their museum that aren't just Marvel. So I'm hoping we're going in the direction of Star Trek pieces.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be pretty fun to get some Star Trek pieces, get some phasers, or who knows what else they could do. Actually, there's a lot of things they could do with that.
Tricorders.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff there. They could even incorporate some electronics, perhaps. I don't know if they'll do that. But definitely up the price, these guys. But, again, for what they are, $40 a piece, and this size, it's pretty perfect. Yeah. This is, like, real easy to build a nice big collection of, or just to add to a collection that already exists without going over your budget, without buying it, without basically having to mortgage a house.
Yeah. I'm just thinking just how perfect this is. I would love for them to do different... Yeah, I would just love for them to do different franchises. I'm already thinking Proton Pack.
Oh, yeah, I wish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. So, yeah, that's our look at the Hero Collector Museum, Marvel Museum artifacts. Yeah. The first wave. You guys can find these in Walmart stores. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on Hero Collector, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. They're basically everywhere.
Yeah. And if you're a fan of the Marvel, the Marvel Universe, go pick some up. Actually, let us know if you find them in a Walmart, because we're probably never going to see them in a Walmart. Yeah. So if you find them, shoot us a picture on social media, comment down below. Just let us know it actually made it to Walmart.
Yeah, we want to see those Walmart stores. Yeah. So until next time, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys here again on Nerd News Today.